He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Now the second-year man from Louisiana. Here's Elijah Mitchell. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Throwing his Lance on third down. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. On fourth down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowski to punt the football. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, and they'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Seahawks with a 1st and 10. Locke gets ready to go at their own 18. Here's Locke. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out right at the 35. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
The ball comes out, and his over at the 39-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down a defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide.
Oh, what a juke into space. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A very solid gain of 27.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another 1st down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Mitchell. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Here's Lance to throw it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there.
It's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. The kick by Gold is good, and the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. So first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Clock going to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. A 4th down pass interference call.
And everyone works hard on 3rd down. That's usually the money down. Get off the field. It intensifies when it's a 4th down. You think you've got it done. You think you've completed the play. Instead, you see a flag. Pass interference gives them a new set of downs.
Pass interference.
Trying to defend the out route there. Got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. And this should be the... From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. This is Carson. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Hit and drop behind the line by Dre Greenlaw. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So it'll stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? In the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one. Awesome yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Lance now to throw. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's up into 2 out to the 27. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Here's Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw complete there to McLeod. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Right back to Mitchell here. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. Half of an 8-3 game. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Off of play action, here's Lance. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Lance now on 1st down. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball out. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Block will try again on 2nd down, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. They look to throw. It's Locke, escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up. To throw again on 2nd down. Locke buying time to his left. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
A final shot before half for Locke. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Throwing on first down is Locke. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. They run it with Carson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. To throw it is Locke. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Locke, flushed out right. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Deebo Samuel with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to extend their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Lance. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 2nd down, there's the option going left. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumbled, recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They run over center with Mitchell. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And Lance going to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Going for it, it's Mitchell. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. Lock now on 1st down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Lock to throw. And a little floater there is incomplete. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Lock. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would...
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And it's caught. They only got 2, but that was enough. As Pete Carroll none too pleased with that last call. He's going to throw out the challenge flag. Keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Trey Lance keeping it himself from a yard out. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Gold with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From the 6. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender.
And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. Well, Charles, I've heard of backing up to avoid the rush. I think this takes that to a whole new level.
And not upper level either.
It's taken to the 26. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Lance looking to throw it. Drops this underneath. It's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll wind wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Lance looks to throw again. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. First down now, but the clock continues to move. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Lance trying to urge his offense to go quickly. And that is incomplete here. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Here's Lance. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Now Gold for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So now Locke and the Seahawks down by 4, 55 seconds remaining. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Now Locke. Flush to his right. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Locked to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And the Seahawks are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. One final try now for Lance. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And the offense will get the ball back and be touchdown. And with that, this game is over.